In this video, I'm going to go over forgiveness, letting go, and the law of attraction. And for those who don't know me, I'm Vency, and this is my channel, Love and Light Vibration. I'm super excited to share what I have with you in this video, and along with that, I also will be editing this part out because I just lost my train of thought. Maybe I leave it in. And I am here to help you raise your vibration and expand your consciousness. So, a couple things on forgiveness. And we've all had experiences where there's traumatic events that are done by other people and not exactly, through your own will. However, though, we are in control of our emotions. And the thing with forgiveness is understanding that other people are always acting upon the highest level of consciousness that they're at. Because it takes a lot for someone to want to do something bad, or they're not thinking like, how is this going to affect this person? And knowing that, that's where we can let go. Because that is forgiveness. We're giving it a new meaning. We're forgiving. We're giving a new meaning to the story of, oh, this person did this to me. Giving that sense of forgiveness because we know that people are acting on their highest level of consciousness, because your higher self, inner being, aside this physical form, it's all unconditional love. And also another part to all of this is unconditional love doesn't mean you can't have boundaries, because my love is unconditional, regardless of people that have entered and left my life, and I've had to experience what it's like to learn to forgive, and also understanding that I played a role in it myself with my own active vibration. And now I lost that little train of thought. So, welcome back to my show. Deciding on knowing that if I, in this present moment, and it may not feel like it at the moment, if I decide in this moment that I have let go of this burden or what these people have done to me, and I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm not going to try and find a way to prove or like this is wrong or whatever. Just let it go. And in that moment, if I choose to let it go and I feel more freedom in my energy, as if it was already done, because that's what we want, is to already feel like it's done. And if there's more freedom in letting go and I feel free and that is no longer a burden and it's not that big of an issue, because it's not. It's all small things, really. Because when you croak, does any of this even matter? Or, do you just become a full vibration of the universe? Because matter, or matter now, physical matter. Yeah, so letting go. If there's more freedom in letting go, let go. If it feels better, let it go. And holding on to that tight rope that's like burning, just, all right, we're good. Part of that, how that affects the law of attraction, is because if you keep thinking negative thoughts towards certain past things, because we're here, past is the past. We want to focus on our present moment at all times. And if we're constantly bringing in this past energy, that's what we're holding in our vibration. And that's what we're going to keep seeing more of, because that is the law of attraction. Your thoughts and what you're thinking and your feelings are going to constantly bring you exactly that. And part of the thing is too, I'm not saying, hey, let go of your feelings. Don't think about them. You know, just let go of whatever negative stuff happens to you. No, that's not what I'm saying. Feel your feelings and sit with them. And I believe it's called somatic healing. So somatic. And I learned this from a video. I forgot which one. It's like some psychology instructor, or really good. Anyway, just sit with the feeling, acknowledge it. That's your inner child and shadow screaming, hey, look at me, look at me. Well, validate the feeling, sit with it. Don't try to change it. Don't try to make it don't try to speed up the process. Go feel it. Just sit there with it. Meditate, clear your mind, focus on the feeling. You can also probably feel in your body where that trauma is at. Find it and release it. Well, don't just release it right away. Find it, sit with it, feel it. Because we did come here on the planet to feel all of these feelings. And just sit with it and watch what happens. Just let it be there. Focus on that feeling. And for me, a lot of the times is if I can feel something that's like in like my stomach or guts or in my heart even, can feel it kind of just release through my arms and my hands, and it just kind of dissolves away. So sit with your feelings, feel them, and if you gotta cry, let it out. Whether if you're a loud crier, quiet crier, it doesn't matter. Just let those feelings out. And also, in a weird way, not a weird way, you're also receiving a direct reflection of whatever your inner self is, or your thoughts, or things that you're constantly seeing a reflection of yourself in the world. And that's also having to do with your vibration. You know, a lot of times, if you're like a people pleaser, right, you're always doing things for other people and you have a hard time saying no. And when you teach people how to treat you based off of that vibration, that's how they're going to keep treating you. And then one day when you decide, I don't want to be a people pleaser anymore, and you start pulling back your energy and you start making more time and space for yourself, that's when the other people typically don't like that, and they'll try to find a way to have you go back into this modality, or they'll be like, oh, what's going on, or why are you saying no, or what the heck, and maybe they'll get upset. And I know in the past for me, I've had certain friends, ex-friends, soulmates in life, and by soulmate I mean people I signed up to experience this 3D life with, and we are into 5D, baby. However, part of that experience was when I started saying no and I had to take time for myself. I've had people that I've looked up to tell me, oh, you shouldn't be this tired. You should have more energy. You should, you're not sick, you're healthy. You shouldn't be cutting out time for this. And that's when I didn't notice it back then. And then now I noticed that was the attempt to draw me back in. And I did feel like I'm pulling away from something that I owe or had to do. Like there was an obligation there. And the only obligation was myself. And I started to choose myself and my time and where my energy is going. You know, and at the time I was working a 9-to-5 job, and I wanted to get sleep, and I couldn't keep doing this obligation that I had, and I wanted to give myself some time. And I was going through some depressive states. I was still finding my passions and what I really wanted to do, and I just wasn't happy. So when I started making the time for myself to be happy, other people didn't really like that. And that's how I noticed, like, those aren't the type of people that are supportive of me. And I didn't realize it back then, because I had this obligation, like I have to go do this and I'm obligated. I love these people. However, they're not, I didn't notice that they did not support my decision on, I have time, I'm taking this time for myself. And instead of them saying, I get it. Please do whatever it takes to take care of you. And, we'll be waiting here when you're ready. I didn't get that. I was told to go to a doctor and get blood work done to check if I'm healthy and I shouldn't be this tired. Anyway, so there was an event that I had an obligation to every day of the week. Well, not every day of the week, one day of the week. And the next day I had to go to work. And I would, it'd be like, it would end at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And I was like, I can't keep doing this. So I wanted to take time for myself. And in doing so, I was told, and I decided, hey, I need to take time for me, and I'm too tired to go to work the next morning because I work at 10 a.m. and I'm going to bed at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. once I get home after the event. And they're like, you shouldn't be this tired. You're healthy, you're young. You should get some blood work done. And you know what I did? I did go get some blood work done. So by all means, focus on yourself. And also with part of this in forgiving and letting go is being your true authentic self and letting go of the attachment and the outcome. And also that is a really big key in the law of attraction. When you give up the attachment to the outcome and you're here in the present moment and you can feel what it's like to have that right now, that's the law of attraction. The universe will respond to that vibration and will bring it to you. Yeah, just forgive, because it takes too much energy to hold, and you're projecting too much energy to these people. Let it go. So, forgiving, giving it a new meaning. Hey, this happened for me. It made me this now. I know these people weren't acting on their highest consciousness. And I think this is the part that I had forgotten earlier. Because your higher self is unconditional love. And you can still love these people from afar. You can cut the cords, you can cut the ties. You don't have to ever think about them again. Heal yourself. However, your love, and know this, the universe's love is unconditional. And I'm not too religious. Actually, I'm not very spiritual here. And that was the whole thing that Jesus did teach. I do believe unconditional love, and him dying on the cross for others' sins is the unconditional love. You have this higher density dimensional being turning water into wine. I mean, I'm sure he could just blow up the planet if he really wanted. I'm like, oh, you'll pay for this, you deserve this. However, that's not what happened. He let them, he was crucified. And a lot of times in life, we're getting crucified. And when you start letting go and stop wanting to go after, or I'm going to show them type of thing, and just let go, not only are you breaking a karmatic cycle, because if you would have continued off of your anger, off of your upsetness with this person, you're creating the karmic cycle. It's still going. You're not learning your lesson, and you will keep getting the same events in your life in different ways, and it just won't end until you do learn your lesson. So break the cycle, forgive, move on, take what you've learned, because the focus is, did I learn something from this? If as long as you learn something from this, the lesson is complete, and as long as you're able to let it go. So forgive, let go, and be vulnerable and authentic with yourself. Allow yourself to feel your feelings. Allow yourself to know, hey, I am feeling this way, and take power over it. Don't say, hey, you did this, so I feel this way, because that is giving others their power. And you want to take that power and control, because we're not in control of a lot. We are in control of our emotions, like I mentioned earlier. Take control. I feel this way when this happens. Take control of it. So, yep, forgiveness, letting go. This is some key points of the law of attraction, because if you let go of these negative energies that aren't serving you, until they're done serving you, at least. And once once that happens, you can start focusing on the good things in your life, the positive things, the things that do make you happy, and being present in the moment. And that is the focus, is what in this moment can I find that makes that I feel good doing or thinking about, and grab that feeling into your heart and keep focusing on good things throughout your day, and you'll keep seeing more. Just a reminder, my videos are timeless, and whenever you find this video, there may be an important message for you to hear. And if you feel like you're resonating with my videos and this message, or you find something that you heard and you can kind of relate, or you can relate, and it's resonating to a certain past or trauma or something that's happened within your life, and you're resonating with it, take the information and see how you can implement it. Take that message and see how you can use it. So I'm going to wrap this up with a Abraham Hicks quotes, one of my favorite spiritual teachers, and I will link the video in the description. And then I'm gonna actually do one more thing. I got some pretty good spiritual YouTube teachers going on, so I want to share their knowledge and perspectives and how I've learned from it as well. So take our handy dandy little flip chart here. Handwriting, doctor's handwriting, so prescription here, okay? So here's what we got. We're going to be giving up 3 things to provide us the ultimate law of attraction. So here we go. We're going to be giving up our need, or your need, our need, we are all one. And just having this individual experience. Anyway, I'm just going to read from here. Okay, giving up your need to justify your existence through hard work. Because once you're in alignment and you're inspired to do something in that present moment, it's not hard work. So give up that resistance. Actually, it says here, we're gonna from quote. That extra end part was mine, but the quote is your need to justify your existence through hard work, Abraham Hicks, and we're gonna replace it with the intelligence that creates worlds. Woo! So yeah, that is the Abraham Hicks quotes. Whatever else you heard that I added, I did it on the spot. So let's go to our next one. Next prescription here. We're going to be giving up Abraham Hicks quotes. I interrupt this broadcast. We actually will not be giving those up, the Abraham Hicks quotes. And back to the show. Giving up your concern about how anyone else views you. See, the doctor's handwriting is so good that I'm having an interesting time reading it. Again, giving up your concern about how anyone else views you. And let's see what the rest says. It looks like they don't have enough time to focus on you to get the real picture anyway. Continuing. What anyone else thinks about what you're doing doesn't matter. All that matters is, does it feel good in this moment to you? And number 3, giving up, third prescription here. Giving up your attention to outcomes. Yay! Enjoy the present unfolding. Watch how the universe is delivering and focus on those things. And I will link the video for the Abraham Hicks video. It's actually, it's called, It's Easy to Receive, Just Give Up These Things. So that's the prescription. Okay. Where was I at? I guess we are going to have a little bit more time on this video, and I'm excited for it. So where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I was going to play this little part from the video. It's going to sound a little weird because it's coming from my computer, and this is, no, it's not direct connection. We'll figure that out soon.
Never mind how it turns out. It's got to turn out good if this feels good. If this feels good, it's going to be good over there. And if this feels good, then this is going to feel good and it's going to be good over there. But I don't care how it's going to turn out over there because this feels good and it's going to be good over there. But it doesn't matter to me how it turns out over there because this feels good. And if this feels good, then this is going to feel good. And it doesn't matter how it turns out over there because this is the only thing that I'm focused upon. And as you stop putting your nose in the business that isn't yours and put your attention only upon this moment when your only business is feeling good and being in the replenishing mode, then, you're going to have endless energy and the ideas are going to keep coming and the people are going to come to assist you. And then people are going to stand back in astonishment and they're going to behold you as someone who has this magnificent success.
All right, we're going to stop it there. I did feel that was very important to share. It was also part of one of the videos that I watched in the morning. I always, when I wake up, meditate, clear my mind. And then every time I just go outside with my cup of coffee here it's my third one. And then I just go out there and I'll flip on YouTube, and it's always the perfect synchronicity video that was meant for me to watch the day. So it gets my day going. Okay, so I am going to add one more thing here. There is an Aaron Doughty, another one of my favorite spiritual teachers, and I will link his video to this. And here's something I wrote. I didn't watch the video today. I watched it a while back, but I did want to share this when I decided, like, hey, I want to make YouTube videos and help others. So attachment to outcome is resistance. And I know we've went over a lot of this stuff. We're gonna do it again and again. And if you find that this helps you, let's go. Okay, so attachment to outcome is resistance. And the one that I really like, that I kind of got from the video and I made up myself, is the uncontrolled result is the excitement. Because you're putting the intention, you're being you're being your authentic self, and now in the present moment, the excitement is watching how the universe delivers to you. And Aaron Doughty continues saying, letting go is clarity of self and values for end of itself. So be you, be authentic. Because having attachment to outcome, and what manipulation is doing something to get something else. Instead of that, being a specific way because it's who you choose to be. So be yourself, and you're going to get exactly what you're putting out as your vibration. So don't try to manipulate situations. Don't try to do this to get that. Well, in like in an unsynchronized, unaligned way. Do it because it's who you are. Do it because I want to make music today. I'm going to make music. I'm going to tell this person, I like your shirt, because I do. And this was like another one I heard. This was, if you're in an elevator with with a girl, I think it's another Aaron Doughty video, and like she's cute, and you're like thinking of what to say to her. What's more authentic? Telling her, hey, I'm thinking about what to say to you right now, or just sitting there and saying like, oh, you're really cute or really pretty, because in the present moment you're literally thinking what to say to her. And you can go from there, like, I'm thinking about what to say to you because you're very attractive. And that's the truth. And see where it goes. Let go of the outcome. If rejection is the resistance and that's what we're worried about, let it go. Give it a whirl. Why not? Let's say you do get rejected. You should look at the outcome of, hey, I was able to be authentic in that moment. That's a fucking plus. Let's be grateful for that, because that's a good feeling, and that's who I'm choosing to be, is myself. And from Dolores Cannon, there's only 2 rules of the universe, because you can have whatever you want. There's 2 rules though. You can't create you can, but don't do it. don't create something to hurt someone else. That's number one. And number two is don't create something to take from someone else. And those are the two rules. And for those who don't know, Dolores Cannon is a hypnotherapist who would get people into, I think it was quantitative healing hypnosis states, and get them in the deepest level of hypnotism where their higher self would come out. And she noticed this because she would do this to so many people, and eventually she realized when she gets people into these deep states of hypnotism, the people are saying the same information. Like, different people who don't know each other, like, she started noticing these people are saying the same things about the universe, about aliens, about vibration, about the laws, like, and then she started diving into her research. So yeah, it's pretty real. It's like the government releasing those alien things. So yeah, Congress in their little court. Woo! We out here, baby. Also, let me see real quick. I think I had something back here. Oh yeah, I didn't finish this little part. This is the doctor's handwriting again. Creating resistance, repelling the very thing from coming into alignment from you. Oh, this was the extra part about the manipulation. So, letting go and being authentic in the moment. Because if you're being a specific way because you want something to happen and you're trying to manipulate the outcome, like you're going to do it this way or that way, and you're putting too much thought and energy into it, yeah, that's literally creating a controlled response because you want someone to respond to you a certain way, and that's creating resistance, repelling the very thing you want from coming. So yeah, don't do that. Just be you. Again, I wanted to thank you all for being here, and if you found something that resonated with you and you want to keep watching any more videos, please allow yourself to follow me, and I'll be creating more content because I do feel that this is my calling. So I'm here. Much love and light, and thank you. I hope you found some good messages in this video. Oh, I also forgot to add, today is August 30th, full moon in Pisces, 2023. Woo! And this is the day I've decided to make YouTube videos. I've decided a while ago. I decided to start. So if there's anything that you want to do, start. Simply start. You'll learn along the way. You got to start though. Again, make sure it's aligned inspiration and it feels like it's what you want to do. And you're not just, because you can take all the action in the world. However, make sure you have a clear head. And meditating was the best way to do that. And become and feel that you are this version of you, and act as you are this version, as it's already done. And that is how you're going to attract the future you desire, and whatever you want. Anyway, I did also wanted to share because I was watching a video, Victor Odo, and I'll link that one too for full moon in Pisces tonight, yeah. When I finally decided I'll just start today, and I haven't seen this hummingbird do this in forever, and my spirit guides, higher self, it's a message because it's a high frequency pitch, and I will edit the video and see if I can add it into this YouTube video. This hummingbird would swoop down and go and make a hummingbird noise that was like a screech, and right above me, and I videotaped it. You can actually see it flying a little bit, and then it just goes. Anyway, I'll add that to here. I'll edit it in. And yeah, again, much love, take care, and be you.